Mākaukau. This is a HAʻAKOA introduction to the HAʻAKOA or Hawai'i E, which is a HAʻAKOA that really gives an explanation of the power of Hawai'i E and helps us as Kānaka Maoli and people that love Hawai'i to channel this mana in a way that is truthful, in a way that is pono, in a way that is grounded, in a way of aroha. So, enjoy. Hanu. 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 Nā koa Mākaukau. Hākākā, Eia Nā Kama, Hawai'i E, motu, Kānaka, Hawai'i E, Hawai'i E, hota piko, ka honua, Hawai'i, hota lani, Hawai'i, tuahiwi, Hawai'i, 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 Hanu, Hanu, Hanu. So as we begin this Hawai'i E HAʻAKOA, what we really start with is 3 Hanus. These 3 Hanus, as in all of our practice at Awaken Aloha, puts an emphasis on the 3 principles of Hawaiian spirituality and our understanding, which is Aloha Aina, Aloha Akua, Aloha Kānaka. Connection to Aina, connection to land, connection to source, Akua, connection to humanity, to one another, all 3 pikos. So we always start with these 3 Hanu, and these Hanu is in a motion that brings up the mana and channels it back down. Brings up the mana and channels it back down. Brings up the mana. On this 3rd Hanu, we're gonna get into the Aiha'a position. The Aiha'a position is a position of strength. It's a position of power. It's a position of being grounded, established, founded. Ha'a means to be honorable, humble, grounded. So in this Aiha'a stance, we always make sure that our stance is firm, it is unwavering, it is powerful, it is potent, we can move. They teach this in all the martial arts and almost every sport. They teach this 2-point stance, which often here is due to the fact that you can move from area to area. Opposition comes this way, this comes this way, you can move, okay? But this is also a stance of just mana. You feel stronger, you feel grounded, you feel like you have power. So in these 3 Hanus, on the 3rd Hanu, you're gonna come into the Aiha'a stance. And once we get here, the Alaka'i, the ali'i, the chief, whoever is leading is going to say, Nā koa, meaning all the warriors, Mākaukau, ready. Once we say ready, we go right into the first movement. And so as the Ali'i or the Alaka'i, the chief, says Nā Koa Mākaukau, everybody will begin this first movement. This first movement is so important because the emphasis is really bringing energy out, and bringing energy in. And the slap is right below the chest, is right below the nipples, actually right on the rib cage. And don't be afraid to give yourself a strong pa'i, yeah, to actually be able to develop endurance, power, strength, and stamina. When you bring this out, always making sure that you commit to the movement. It's not just going to be it's going to be a full commitment. Once you can move in this way, it's going to take a little bit of practice to channel this energy. You want to make sure that your breath is in oneness with your being. In oneness. Example, exhaling. Inhaling on the slap. Exhaling. On these three movements, when the Ali'i says Nā Koa Mākaukau, you will say Ha, Vai, E. Example, Nā Koa Mākaukau, Ha, Hi, Vai, Hi. In unison, we will first give honor to the breath, to the waters, and to the power of Hawai'i. That is who we are calling forth in our movement. We're calling forth the mana of both Papahana Moku, Earth Mother, Wakea, Sky Father, Ho'ohoku Kalani, our Star Mother, Hāloa Nakalo Kapiluli, the Kalu, the Aina around us, and Hāloa Heali'i, the first Kānaka. That's who we are calling forth when we are channeling this mana. So, example once more. Hanu, down. Hanu, down. Hanu, Aiha'a. Nā Koa Mākaukau, Ha, Vai. And now this movement is going to really enter the dance off. Okay? So once we do the Ha, Vai, E in Aiha'a stance, the Ali'i, the Alaka'i, is going to say only E kupa'āina o Hawaiʻi. Words, E kupa'āina o Hawaiʻi. Again, E kupa'āina o Hawaiʻi. Deep, deep. E kupa'āina o Hawaiʻi. Whoever is the Ali'i in this time, oftentimes when I'm in the space, it's going to be me, but it's not always going to be me. It's going to be whoever is going to be there to lead the Ha. E kupa'āina o Hawaiʻi, meaning the seeds of the land, the children of the land of Hawaiʻi. When they say E kupa'āina Hawaiʻi, so you're gonna you'll continue Ha, Vai, E. One more, E kupa'āina o Hawaiʻi, but whoever is the koa is not going to say it, only the Ali'i. It's going to be the kahea, E kupa'āina o Hawaiʻi. Then everybody, all of the koa is going to hop in Aiha'a. Right foot forward, in Aiha'a stance, left hand over the right hand, like this. Left hand over the right hand, and you're going to dig into the aina. Like the seeds, dig into the aina, rise. As your body rises, your eyes are going to look to the heavens. E pi'ie, e pi'ie, e pi'ie. 3 times. This e pi'ie means to ascend. We're calling the seeds of the land, the children, to grow, to ascend, to rise. to ho'ala, to awaken. Example, e kupa'āina o Hawai'i E, pi'ie, pi'ie, dig, pi'ie, digging, pi'ie, pi'ie, pi'ie. Again, e kupa'āina o Hawai'i E, pi'ie, pi'ie. Okay? So that's going to be twice. Now, recap. Ha, vai, he kupa'āina o Hawai'i E, pi'ie, dig, pi'ie. He kupa'āina o Hawai'i E, dig, pi'ie, pi'ie. And now we continue from the PEA, and you really want to make sure that you channel this mana. You really want to make sure keeping your tone of your voice low, strong, very, very cool mana, but pono. Okay, so from at this point of the last PEA, you're gonna take a right step back, right to your true position, your aiha'a neutral position, 2 slaps, 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. As everybody is doing this, the ali'i, the Alaka'i is going to say Hākākā, Hākākā, Hākākā. Okay? Only 2 slaps. Okay? So, PEA, PEA. PEA, Hākākā. And now everybody is going to go into the movements now. Everybody is going to go into the next verse, the first verse, which is Eia Nā Kama, o Hawaiʻi, motu, Kānaka, Hawaiʻi E, Hawaiʻi E. Okay? So now, as you are doing this, this is the movement. 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, side. 1, 2, in. 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, side. 1, 2, in. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, side. 6, 7, 8. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Practice this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Side. In. 1, 2, 3. Side. 4. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, side. 6, in. 7, 8. Okay? And so the words are Eia Nā Kama, o Hawaiʻi, motu, Kānaka, Hawaiʻi E. Breathing again. Hawaiʻi E. Understanding. Eia Nā Kama, we are the children of Hawaiʻi. An island side. This movement to the side, if you're gonna put your hands out straight but flat, yeah, so it's not gonna be like this, flat, not this, flat. ʻŌlelo, flat, an island. These are gonna be straight. So this movement is gonna be flat and to the side, an island, and then a piko. Okay, so Eia Nā Kama, o Hawaiʻi side, motu in, Kānaka. Here are the children of Hawaiʻi, an island, a people. Here are the children of Hawai'i, an island of people. Here are the children of Hawai'i, an island, a people. Eia Nā Kama, Hawai'i, he motu, he Kānaka, he Hawai'i, breathe, hey. Hey, Hawai'i, breathe, hey. And now, we come into the last verse. There are 2 verses only. Yeah? This is going to be E Hawai'i o ka piko ka honua e Hawai'i o ka lani e Hawai'i tuahiwi. You can add the K, the T, whatever you feel called to utilize in these. Otalani, okalani. Tuahiwi, kuahiwi. Whatever you feel aligned to share and to utilize that gives you more money. Yeah? So this movement is actually going to go E Hawai'i. We'll kick it off before the E Hawai'i E. So E Hawai'i E. E Hawai'i E. Now E Hawai'i. Your left hand is going to go right over your chest. Right over your chest. You can move it if you feel aligned to that, or you can keep it straight. Whatever you feel. And you're going to take your right hand and you're going to pull your piko. You're going to pull your piko. Why? We are saying the piko of the earth. Oka piko, oka honua. The piko of the earth, the umbilical cord, the life force. So you're going to proclaim that. You're going to grab your piko. And as you're grabbing your piko, you're going to raise it. You're going to raise it to the air, a proclamation of your piko. And once you get to the top, the kui on this, the movement, is going to speed up a little bit. Meaning, E Hawai'i o ka piko ka honua e. You're going to slam it into the aina. Slam it into the aina. Why? Because you're proclaiming your piko is Hawai'i. And you're going to bring that right into the earth, right into the aina beneath you. And then you're going to go right out after this. Out. Hey, Hawai'i. Okay? Again, let's go. Let's start again. Come on. Okay? E Hawai'i o ka piko ka honua e. Again. E Hawai'i o ka piko ka honua e. And from here, E Hawai'i out. Slap. Have a slight step back. It's actually going to be perpendicular. So, E Hawai'i ha. Yeah. E Hawai'i ha. E Hawai'i o ka piko ka honua e Hawai'i. Hands up to the heavens. O ka lani. O ka lani. E Hawai'i o ka piko ka honua e Hawai'i. O ka lani. Right back to front. E Hawai'i. Now, the kuahiwi or tuahiwi is the great mountain. We're going to bring this flat. You see right there? 1, 1, 2. Why? Because the mountain runs from where? From the heavens to the earth. From the mountain to the ocean. From high to low. Okay? So it's gonna go E Hawai'i o ka piko ka honua e Hawai'i o ta lani he Hawai'i. 1. Start with your right. Start with your left. Up, down. E Hawai'i. tuahiwi, e Hawaiʻi, e Hawaiʻi, e. And lastly, we're going to end with the same thing that we begin with, Hawai'i E. So, we're going to go, e Hawai'i rip o ka piko, ka honua, eyes on these two, eyes on this. E Hawai'i o ka lani, e Hawai'i, tuahiwi, e Hawai'i. Hawai'i, ha, hoi, o Hawai'i, Hanu. Then the 3 breaths at the end to finish it off. So again, Hawai'i E. The right leg gonna step back and you're gonna shoot the right arm, and this left hand is gonna go right in between the elbow, right over here at the joint area. Okay? Right here. Okay? So Hawai'i E. O Hawai'i. This right hand is gonna come up. This right hand is gonna come up. This looks like the mahi'ole of our ali'i. As you can see, the mahi'ole of the ali'i. This left hand is gonna go right on your chest. As you're doing this, okay? So it's gonna go Hawai'i E. O Hawai'i. Ku. Okay? Ku is gonna be at the end. Ku. Alright? So it's gonna go Hawai'i E. O Hawai'i. Ku. So this is how it's gonna look. Upright. Head facing this way. See him? Head facing this way. This is how I look at all angles. Okay? And then on the Hanu. Come and gather yourself once more for 3 of the last breaths. So in closing, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope it was a beautiful time to practice. HAʻAKOA. Always remain pono, always remain steadfast in who you are as a Kānaka, as the people of the planet, as the people of Hawai'i, people of our beautiful earth. We love you so much, and miki aloha aina, aloha akua, aloha Kānaka, love from land, love from the source, with love for you. O Elijah Kala Mishane, ko'i noa. ʻŌlelo Mākuahine Hawai'i. ʻŌlelo.